Logged on to Soca Passion Live.
Soca Passion Live.
Yo, it's your boy Cooper Dan, and you're listening to Soca Passion Live.
Yo, this is Kimber Solzano representing for Soca Passion Live.
Your number one choice on the internet for exclusive mixes.
www.socapassiontx.com. Playing all your favorite hits 24/7. Stream us on the TuneIn app at Soca Passion Live.
Soca Passion Live.
Stream us live 24/7 at SocaPassionTX.com.
This is Marsville, and you're locked on to Soca Passion Live. Rough Soul.
Soca Passion Live. Find us in the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. Search Soca Passion Live.
www.socapassiontx.com. Playing all your favorite hits 24/7. Stream us on the TuneIn app at Soca Passion Live.
Spotlight Tuesday on Soca Passion Live Radio.
Good evening, good night, welcome ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned in Soca Passion Live Radio. Yours truly, Silencer Rhythm International. Tonight we got RAYZOR from Request Band joining us live tonight in about 1 hour. Start a little late or early depending on what you know about the time. Once again, I'd like to apologize for the MIA sessions in the past couple of weeks. We had a little situation with my internet provider and everything like that, right? But we back on the air. What's up, Mad Max? Big up the whole Soca Passion Live family. We got RAYZOR request coming up tonight. You're truly Silencer. You know we do it. We're going to jam a little bit in the first hour. RAYZOR is going to be coming up at the top of the hour. We're going to, introduce him to the people who out there, people who don't know him or who don't remember him. And just reintroduce him to all the people that know him already and familiar with him and his music. Alright, so let's move on. We jamming from early. 7 to 9 tonight. 8 to 10 Eastern time. Hold on. Let's go. Kaiso.
Day, bitty Bombay. This place ain't no better roses. Oh no, still we smiling, yeah. One thing they can say we hopeless. Oh no, look we smiling, yeah. But where I'm from is just love. All our ears one in this carrion Quebec. I hope they vex. See where I'm from like diamond. Them can break the spots of gold and them on their backs. I hope they vex now. Say look how man on a Monday, and look how man on a Yale. And he don't even know she name, but the way them love up, cause that's what I need wife. It's Father who bless me, so the question how we so happy. Truly hardest moments, from toddlers to parents, we smiling. But I will tell them now, die we, tell them, die we. Gonna be people tell them, die we. Say all in the tough time, die we. All in the tough time, die we. I be living me best life, die we. We living me best life, die we. I say man in the air when more people jumping up. If you love this place, I'ma see you and them up. Say all in the rough time, die we. All in the rough time, die we. Show me your best smile, die we. Show me your best smile, die
That's how we kicking it off on a Tuesday night.
It's Father who bless me, so the question how we so happy. Truly hardest moments from toddlers to parents. It's my day. But die we, tell them now. Die we, tell them, die we. For the big people, tell them die we. Say only love, die we. Only love, die we. Only love, die we. Good morning, Bacchanal. How do you do?
That's how we kicking it off on a Tuesday night.
Talk to you, but it's a long, 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 long road I'm going on. And I need somebody to my life, but stay strong. Bless me with Juve, Carnival is my time, I feel it's my birthday, Girl, I'm a wine on your, You feel it's a whining demon. Well, I'm more demon than you. You feel it's a soca demon. I'm more demon than you. I'm the real showstopper. I got my shop to place my bar. I am gonna stop this. Today I'm gonna live. I'm sending a big, dirty bun for you. And I have a big, dirty bun for you. So you better turn around. I love the way to show. Where can you find a curry pot over?
All my people who live in a sweet, beautiful Caribbean country.
I know.
This is the place to be.
In the morning we quarreling, in the evening we all liming together. I know. Like when it's still bad and rhythm section, play with that sweetness, you don't want to stay.
Oh Lord.
Up under a mango tree, go take all your stress away. So come here, we go jump, come jump in.
Pick up to the crew
Pick your destiny.
on Soca Passion Live. Tune in.
This is the place to go. Come jump up and somebody.
You're out on the streets, be safe.
This is the place to go. Come free up your mind and let go to Calypso. This is the place to go. It's fat on you until tomorrow. Bacchanal is drama with tempo. Want to see the greatest festival in this world? This is the place to go. I know. This is the place to go. I know. Where can you find beautiful masqueraders parading the streets, ready to party? I know. It's part of our life. As we wake up, it's straight till the night. Plenty vibes in the city. I know. Like when it's still bad and rhythm section, play with that sweetness, you don't want to stay. A hammock under a mango tree, go take all your stress away. So come we go jump, come jump in.
Kicking it off nice and easy. What's up, baby girl Anelia?
This is the place to go. Come jump up and somebody who wants you to know. This is the place to go. Come free up your mind and let go to Calypso. This is the place to go. It's fat on your till tomorrow. Bacchanal is drama. Want to see the greatest festival in this world?
Spotlight Tuesday.
Last year when I hear this beat, I did not realize you want me to jump on that.
Let me take you back just a little bit.
Studio, I was
3 years ago.
Sideline crap. No, the fans vex.
Bungy Garland.
To be vilified because I didn't jump.
Close your eyes and think back by the road.
Studio to build and deliver.
Think back the road.
Come right back. The social media is lit like stove. The rhythm may drop and the fans gonna ham. All by my house, them pull up outside. Ringing me doorbell and call alarm. So tell them cool and tell them relax. Them got the question and we got the facts. They call me hot summer preset.
RAYZOR coming up at the top of the hour.
Now let me see your hands up. Put them straight up. Let the party wake up. Because the Viking here. Oh, let me see your hands up. Throw them straight up. Let the party wake up. Because the Viking here.
Well, from the first time I hear this, I beat ya. Well, I tell myself it real
Spotlight
mad.
Tuesday.
It's for your ways and think for your slide, for your wine up and galang. Whoa, it feel bubbly, vocally cuddly, better than the bass them in a trilogy. So anytime this a drop from the start to the stop, from the bottom to top is energy. Well, every flag via wave, rag via wave, from left to right like a tidal wave. Blouse via wave, shirt via wave, wake up the dead from out of the grave. Take one, set up yourself. Take two, set up yourself. Take one, two. Lights, camera. Well, everybody come brace up something. Our back is a wall. Brace up. I said brace up something and don't let it fall. Brace up. When soca music play, I can't get enough at all. Brace up. Boy, you raise up something. Way up like a flag. Way up. So everybody come now. Brace up. Brace it up. Brace up. Brace it up. Brace up. Brace it up. One piece of wine in a one piece of bubbling. Keep up. Keep it up. Keep up. Keep it up.
I want everybody tell them, soca me say, soca
I want to say goodnight to everyone locked on Soca Passion Live Radio on a Tuesday night. Spotlight Tuesdays, we are back. Gotta big up to everyone on the TuneIn app. All those who always tuning in, we can't see you. You're there, you're driving. If you're outside still, be careful on the roads. I've been seeing a lot of accidents lately. Alright guys, be safe, be careful out there. Be careful with the COVID. It's still out there if you haven't been vaccinated. You still want to wear, even if you've been vaccinated, you still want to wear your mask. You still want to be safe. Practice safe social distancing. Be safe when you interact. Be safe when you go out. Fully vaccinated people, big up yourself. For those who don't want to get vaccinated, that's your prerogative. Just be safe. Big up to the quarantine, lockdown inside. Good night, Arizona family. Big up Gems on vacation. Good night, Anelia. Mad Max, big up yourself. So we got RAYZOR coming out at the top of the hour. And once again, I would like to apologize for the couple of weeks of absenteeism. Yeah, that's a word. Couple weeks of us being absent due to some technical difficulties. But we are back. And we kicking it off tonight with RAYZOR Request Band. So come on out, finalists. What we say?
Como te llamas, señorita? Oh. Bienvenida, Trinidad y Tobago. Te estaba mirando nada hace mucho tiempo. Unfortunately, that's all the Spanish that I know. But I wanna hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you. Girl, I wanna hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you. I wanna hold on tight while I know so they don't let you go. So let me baila, baila, baila till we can baila no more. And we step in line. You got me feeling so good, boy. Oh Lord, we step in line. You got me feeling so good, boy. Spanish girl, you don't know, so the boy want hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you. Yes, I wanna hold you, hold you, hold you.
Taking it back for 2 years right now.
I should have paid more attention in Spanish class. Because me would I like to describe the way you shake your no habla, no speech, but man versatile in her body language. She love all me unorthodox technique. She never know short man reaching nights like this. No, she wanna introduce me to her friends all Papa and Namato. Hold it. Unfortunately, the shatter you told her take it slow. So meanwhile, let me just hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you. Let me just hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you.
Woman Shanzia fan, my Patrice Roberts fans. Hold on.
So every girl start rock out if your body good and if your man can't manage it on him. Night and day. I'm longing for your love, baby. I'm longing for your touch, baby. Night and day.
Oh Lord, I feel so good.
I feel so nice.
Today was a kind of rough day at work, right?
But it's not all the times that things.
But see when I come on the set, when I press play,
remember this. Sometimes things will go left, to the left, to the left.
you gotta look up, keep your head up. Things gonna go left, things gonna go right. You gotta keep your head up, know that you keep moving forward. Things gonna be okay. What's up, Lioness Promotion? Alter Ego coming up soon, June 26th.
I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel so nice. I feel so nice. But it's not all the times that things will go your way. Life is a ball and so remember this.
Sometimes things will go to the left.
Sometimes things will go right, to the right. Sometimes you have to fall back, in order to push forward.
Once again, I would like to welcome everyone inside Spotlight Tuesday Rhythm International in your company. We getting you ready for RAYZOR, who's coming up at the top of the hour. Right now, let me just take you back a couple years. I know, right? It's like, when last you hear this one? When last have you heard this one? My Caribbean people, my soca massive. No carnival, but we still jamming. Houston, we wide open. We got you. Kick back, relax. RAYZOR will be joining us in about 45 minutes. Relax in the meantime. When last you hear this one, or if you have not before, listen closely. What's up, Bill Gates, Barbados Massive?
Make every creed and race come together and congregate. And woman, boy, and girl, she capturing every age. But she have a natural beauty. Need to do it.
Gotta represent my country.
We need to protect our love.
Sweet, sweet TNT. Trinidad. Oh no, I just want to wine.
I want to choke. I want to choke. Give me some of your sweetness, baby. I'm gonna take my time, yeah.
Right now in the first hour, just taking it back a couple years now. A couple years.
Keep up with me. All around she waits. Keep up with me. All around she waits. For me, you driving me crazy, nothing but no maybe you are the life at the party. The way that you making me feel like a stupid, that something will happen to me. My baby, I love how you walk up and shake up your body for me. I ain't come here to cause no problem, I just want to wine, yeah. I want to choke.
All my soca lovers,
Give me some of your
COVID set us back. Going on 2 years now, right? But hear what? Once you love soca music, and you're looking forward to carnival,
take away everything
you can sing this one right here. With my Bayesian Massive.
I love to do. Just let soca music play, and I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Be okay.
That's right. We are going to be okay as long as they keep pumping out soca music, right? Big up to everyone locked on. RAYZOR coming up at the top of the hour. Spotlight Tuesdays.
Just let soca music play, and I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Be okay. Come festival time, we love to get on, yeah. People jumping young and old. When the DJ put on all our favorite song, yeah, it's something that we feel in our soul. We rapping and we jamming and we singing and we drinking and we thinking and we love it well. I am soca to the bone. Take whatever, do whatever, say whatever. Just let it be known. Take away everything I own. Take away what I love to do. Just let soca music play.
All my people who gonna be drinking in the lockdown in Sweet TNT.
Hassan Isaac, tell them no, tell you no. I'm going home with me rum this morning. Not me, I'll
Massey Store still selling it.
no, tell you no. I'm going home with me rum this morning. Not me, I'll leave it. Well, I'm drinking all of me rum till my head get bad. And I go drink out all of the rum, we don't care who mad. We no vex, we don't watch no face, we don't watch nobody. And I work too hard for you to drink out my money. Right now I go done two shot. I give you that, me rum go done three shot. I give you that, me rum go done, me rum go done, me rum go done one shot. I give you that, me rum go done two shot. I give you that, me rum go done three shot. I give you that, me rum go done, me rum go done touch.
Is a ranking thing over? Make you wine and bend over. Make you bubble and touch, 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 you go.
Bubble and touch, 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 hey. Spotlight Tuesdays, RAYZOR request band coming up at the top of the hour. In the meantime,
whoa, 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 hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is a ranking team. Is a ranking team, yeah. Is a ranking team over. Make you wine and bend over. Make you bubble and touch, touch, touch. You go bubble and touch, touch. Is a ranking team over. Make you wine and bend over. Make you bubble and touch, touch, touch. You go bubble and touch, touch, touch. You go. I like in the outfit you're wearing. You're looking so sweet and me scaring. Your bracelet matching your earrings. Girl, girl, girl. It look like my dreams disappearing. You're looking so beautiful. But I know that you're bad for this. You're looking so wonderful. It's the way that you move your waist. That bumper so plentiful. But you know that I have my game. So baby, just back it all back. Back it all back. Back it all back. Is a ranking thing over. Make you wine and bend over. Make you bubble and touch, touch, touch. You go bubble and touch, touch. Is a ranking thing over. Make you wine and bend over. Make you bubble.
I could do what I crop over right now. I could do what I crop over.
I may not remember you.
Gates, why you talk to Motley for me, please?
I know
just a piece of crop over.
I may not remember.
I feel I want to be on the shores of Barbados
Me, I know
for my birthday this year.
I know the face.
What we say?
If I could count every grain of sand on the beach, wouldn't be more than every waving hand in the street. Yeah. Please pardon me if I don't know your name, but I know the face. Last time I saw you, you was in the middle jumping up, having a time. I could see you winding up that waist from miles away. On a truck singing a song, you know every line to it. And I ain't hear you when you call. Hey, I may not remember your name, but trust me, I know the face. I know the face. Hey, I may not remember your name.
Some all your big woman.
I know the face. I know the face.
I'm giving more, not holding back. I'm gonna wind up, wind up. I'm not gonna cut no style. If any man wanna wind up and wait.
That's right, it's Spotlight Tuesdays. We're getting ready for RAYZOR request band at the top of the hour. In the meantime, taking it back a couple of years. Kick back, relax with some soca. What we say?
I'm giving more, not holding back. I'm gonna wind up, wind up. I'm not gonna cut no style. If any man wanna wind up and wait. I'm behaving rude, my bumper slack. I'm gonna grind up, grind up. Can't you see how I grew up? That's why when I dip down low and I rock it up, don't watch me no face. Mind your business, hush your mouth when I'm belting the waist, yeah. I'm a big woman, not a little girl, and I'm 16 again. So don't expect me to be the same, cause eyes are big girl now. Watch how my fat bumper walking, in walking from night till morning. And I'm not give a fuck, cause eyes are big girl now. Expensive liquor I'm drinking, have my license now I'm driving. So don't judge me now. They used to go out and leave me all the time. They used to go and fest and enjoy their life. Yeah. Now I turn a big woman and I'm wasting time. I feel like I'm missing out a big part of my life. That's why when I dip down low and I rock it up, don't watch me no face. Mind your business, hush your mouth when I'm belting the waist. Yeah. I'm a big woman
Patrice with the ladies anthem.
again. So don't expect
This was our favorite.
cause eyes are big girl now. Watch how my fat bumper walking, in walking from night till morning. And I'm not give a fuck, cause eyes are big girl now. Expensive liquor I'm drinking, have my license now I'm driving. So don't judge me now.
Girl, what you doing to me?
Oh Lord, gotta big up Lyrical. One of the hardest working men in the soca business.
Hear this, how I go start it. Girl, waistline is a target. Instantly have to have it. Don't know she name what I call it. Begging your pardon. Don't mean to be annoying, but every time you start performing, you have all the man them balling. This gal picture perfect. Trouble when she turn it. Need your service. Waistline hot like a furnace. Gal, what you doing to me? Doing to me. Gal, what you doing to me? Doing to me. I want to feel the heat on your skin. Every time we whining, you have me losing my mind. It's like you're whining to win. And all the rum I don't drink, it really making me think. I could pull on your waist and start a brace. I'm ready for that place. Good morning.
I hope you're ready for the jamming. We got my brethren Marcus, Brooklyn Massive.
Finally we is taking. Cause out on the road I'll be chipping. What you thinking? What you bringing? It's only strong rum that we drinking.
We taking our 2017 jam right now.
And everything passing. Cock up your bumper for the grinding. Let we start it. Job we come to play. Juve morning up in the mass. Girl bumper to clean. Take the modern things and your ass. It's Johnny I drinking. I stay red I sleeping. Winding up to the gun but tires are tight. It's Juve morning.
All day we drinking. Yeah. All night we drink every child. Accurate entertainment.
Spotlight Tuesday, Silent Sign Company, what we say?
Somebody pour a shot in my glass.
Oh Lord, I need to refill. I need to refill.
Drinking.
Whole night we drinking.
They say I'm drinking too much, they're too fast.
What's up, Diddy?
Hey, whole night we drinking.
Bill Gates, big up yourself, bro.
Drinking rum. Whole night we drinking. Drinking rum, must be 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 drinking. Somebody drinking rum, must be drinking. Somebody drinking rum, must be drinking rum. Drinking somebody pass another rum. It don't matter where you're from. You could take a shot in that strong rum. Cause all our we is friends. We just party from the ends. And we don't make rum a problem. Whether we liming tongue, we liming so. Hey, people know what we about. Hey, no time we sober. We just party all over. You're feeling tipsy, feeling high. Hey, put your bottles in the sky. And hey, look in my cup and my cup look empty. Somebody pour a shot in my glass. Hey, whole night we drinking. Whole day we drinking. They say I'm drinking too much, they're too fast. Hey, whole night we drinking. Whole day we drinking.
Who could do with that Juve right now? Oh Lord. I'm out to bust my head. We got just over 30 minutes before we introduce RAYZOR.
Don't free them, but run for your life. Don't free them. Don't free them, but run for your life. Don't free them. They come out of boss man. They blows the penalty like they want a boss man. No matter what they do, me I don't bound to them. Way they getting run like they want to come for me.
So tell them come for me.
Don't free them, but run for your life. Don't free them, they say. Don't free them, but run for your life. Don't free them.
I want everybody tell them, soca is safe. Soca is safe. Raise up on your hand, raise up.
Oh Lord, just taking it back a few years.
Raise up on your hand, raise up on your hand. So let me down. We are the same. So let me jam. We are the same. So let me
Where my Vincy Massive?
Blast, hold, as I bust the door is a movie. Plenty sexy girl looking groovy. It's like so much of them on Tuesday. My God, the girl them unruly. As I reach the bar, I'm it so.
I feel to take it back a little further back.
She show me some.
A little further back.
If I say what I see, they might sue me. Hey,
One look and a chance in one thing until it's done. It's the way the girl them just do it and carry on. When they make up their face, wind back and start to perform. Make me put on me and pan me head like me just get hard. Watch thing, make me jump and sing. Watch thing, can't step on body balancing. Watch thing, whining in and out of time, me them spread out and go like cake producing. Watch thing, when the bubble and start back it up. Watch thing, make the thing explode if it up. Watch thing, oh Lord, I am tempted to touch when them legs apart and them open it up. I say, whoa, this party a plenty thing. Oh Lord, I say, watch thing, hey, whoa, this party a plenty thing. It's starting plenty thing.
Let we do it now.
Step forward. Yeah, man, let's go back one more year. Step forward. Tell the Sinjan, tell them.
Everybody, alle, alle, alle.
St. Lucia.
It's time to get up and start moving.
Ale, ale.
Alle, alle. Leaving all your problems behind it. Alle, 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 alle. We pressing on to our victory. Alle, 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 alle. Oh, yeah. I woke up this morning and I feeling nice, but the path that I chose comes with battles to fight. As long as I'm living, my future is shaping, and where I am heading, got no time for problems. Hold the weight on your shoulder, put the problems behind you. If you fall down, just get up and get your head out the dirt. And when they try to badmine you, and they talking behind you, don't let nothing but
let me jog your memory a little bit.
the air. And everybody, alle, 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 alle. It's time to get up and start moving.
Spotlight Tuesday on Soca Passion Live Radio.
All right, I want to say once again, welcome to everyone who just tuning in, who just logging on. You're locked on to Spotlight Tuesday with yours truly, Silencer of Rhythm International on Soca Passion Live Radio. We are getting ready to reintroduce Mr. RAYZOR of Request Band at the top of the hour. Just under 30 minutes, we'll be reintroducing you to RAYZOR Request Band. Stay tuned, stay locked. In the meantime, let me jog your soca memory a little bit. I know right here hearing certain songs all the time. Let me just take it back a little bit, kick back, relax. It's Tuesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Remember the last wine you get in a carnival?
Take a picture now.
Remember the last wine you get in 2020? Big up Wally Black, what we say?
Oh woman, you give me all that thanks for I say, oh woman, as a man that can want more.
I must say,
thanks for the time that you give me, thanks for the wine that you give me, thanks. You could not choose anybody, but you choose me. Yeah.
So much carnivals we've been through together, jumping up on the road in all kind of weather, yeah. And when things get rough, we hold on each other tight, tight.
Even though we fuss and we fight, girl, you see as my best friend. Love you like a sister, you're more than a brethren, and we go into the end.
Boy, I want you to know, anywhere you want, oh,
I gon' be right there, and this is my thanks for everything you do. I appreciate it, highly, highly rate.
oh, how we need to appreciate the memories.
for all the memories.
Last time you was in Miami. Last time you was in TNT.
So if you talk a little better wrong,
Last crop over.
passing down, we on that, having
Last job in Grenada.
love, we love, we love.
Jumping wrong, we on that, winding down to the ground like that. We so happy doing what we love.
Hope you remember me.
I can't forget this day.
Hope you remember me.
Always remember way. Oh gosh, girl, see that waistline unforgettable. See the love is unforgettable. Put it on me, make it unforgettable. My sexy.
From your wake up this morning, you's a winner. Yeah. From your wake up this morning, you's a winner.
All my champions out there, all my winners.
Watch out, Jaja.
So we celebrating tonight, right? We still alive, despite what we facing.
Life is so good.
Everybody make up yourself.
It's so good.
Take a chance to yourself. Hold on.
From your wake up this morning, you's a winner. Yeah. From your wake up this morning.
Be grateful for what you have, eh?
Watch out, Jaja. Here we love and life now. Everywhere is vibes now. Whoa, I say watch out, Jaja. Bring woman so nice now. What more could I ask for? Beside a woman in front to go down and walk up she waist and get on and mind. She body can wind up no more. Cause life is short and tomorrow not sure. So I live like it's my last. Oh, drinks in me and now. Jump up and wave is the plan now. Just love and girl with the man now. Whoa, cause it takes so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna go home, no. Cause it takes so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna leave, oh no. Right now I feel like I could jump down. I feel like I could wind down. I want to hold on a bumper right now, I can turn back.
Oh, how I can't wait for outside to open.
Jump down, I feel like
we see 4th of July, Houston, Texas.
Right now I can turn back, yeah. Sometimes I wonder, yeah, where I wanna be when this time is over. Sometimes I wonder, yeah, how life would I be if we didn't have soca. Cause I love to see the girl and them go down and buck up the waist and get on and mind till the body can wind up no more. Cause life is short and tomorrow not short, so I live like it's
20 more minutes. Reintroducing RAYZOR.
Just love and girl with the man now.
But in the meantime, between time.
Cause it takes so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I know.
Gotta big up Pan Evolution Steel Orchestra on this one.
It takes so sweet, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna leave, oh no. Right now I feel like I could jump down. I feel like I could wind down. I want to hold on a bumper right now, I can turn back, yeah. I feel like I could jump down. I feel like I could wind down. I want to hold on a bumper right now and get on fire, yeah.
So we got 20, just over 20 minutes. Before we reintroduce RAYZOR Request Band.
From your wake up this morning, you're a winner, yeah. From your wake up this morning, you're a winner, yeah.
Once again, everybody, welcome. I want to say good night to those outside driving. Big up Vanessa, big up Keith, big up Marianne and the crew. Houston massive, big up yourself. The crowd in Baytown, big up yourself. Dallas massive, yes. I will be back there sometime soon. Thank you guys. And everybody who participated in Houston Carib Fest band launch last weekend. You know, we appreciate you guys. Big up. I want you guys to understand what's going on in Houston, Texas, July 4th weekend. It's Houston's Carnival, Houston Carib Fest. And we got a lot of things going on. Yes, Houston is fully open. But you still got to be safe. Make sure get vaccinated. If you are of the belief that the vaccine going to help you, go ahead and take it. If not, wear your mask, be safe, but be here. Saturday, we have Bottle Fete. That's July 3rd. Sunday, we have the parade. Sunday night, we got Sunday Night Mass brought to you by Vibrations with 2 Z's. Check out vibrations.com to register now. We have limited space left and limited time to register. So while we get ready for RAYZOR, we just want to nice up the place. Nice up the place a little bit. Bring up your energy. I had a rough day today at work, yo. A rough day. Mentally, psychologically. But you see when soca music start to play, it's lift your energy, lift your spirits. What we say? She causing us.
Outdoors, everybody watching we, all the in-laws. I don't want no problems, why you don't leave it? If this thing is love, then I really don't need it. I just want to join the line, drink a rum in paradise, have a good time with my friends, leave me, let me live my life. I want to hold on to girl and jam up the bumper. I just want to have some fun, but this girl is thunder. She up with business out on the road. All we business head on the back. Baby.
You see this next song? It was an underrated song. A lot of people don't know it. But hear this one. M1.
Tell me for real. Would you come over and let we do this for real?
The way you whining, girl, you make me feel like you me want steal, like you me want deal, like you got the appeal.
You see that? It's called Action. It's by M1. I remember it was such an underrated song, but hear the vibes, Baby, tell me for real. No, you're in a lockdown. We do this for real. Come over.
The way you whining, girl, you make me feel like
you may want
steal, like you may want deal, like you got the appeal. Tell me for real. Would you come over, let we do this for real? The way you whining, girl, you make me feel like you may want steal, like
No. With me, I want you with me. Need you with me. I want you with me. Cause every step I take, I go need you. Right there by your side. And I tell you I want you. Every day and the night. Energy that I'm feeling when I cross in the stage. And I'm taking you down there. I go do what I never do yet, and I want you to do it with me.
Hold a girl inside that van. 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 Hold a girl inside that van.
Who was in Miami when this song was pumping? Unforgettable times.
When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When you see we Juve morning, all we do is chip. Behind the truck Juve morning, we black and we green. See, hold a girl inside a van, make she bend and stick. She job like we don't give a damn. We mad and we sick. Juve money ringing bell, moving like we come from hell. We under a jab spell, so we playing jab until we dead. Jab away junk like fish, and you know any bet we dey in it. When you see we Juve morning, hold a girl, if she walk behind the truck. Baby girl, no waste no time. Back it up on me one time now. One by one, just fall in line. Let me jab take a wine. Everybody afraid that we, cause you know we bad like that. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. When we touch down,
All the fellas who jam on a bumper with this song. Real sweet talk, real lyrics. Here and she is.
Can you look sweet like sugar? What you put in that waistline? Only raising my pressure. Seeing that sugar wine. Your sweetness only calling me. If I stand up a little closer, would you push it back on me? Getting me hyperactive. It's like I could jam all night. Your sweetness only calling me. Now you're gonna and you give me I never felt this kind of feeling. You get sugar at different meaning. Now you have me body aching and the knees shaking.
Spotlight Tuesday on Soca Passion Live Radio.
Rhythm International. Blazing.
All is rum. Pour some liquor in my glass. Up on the shelf, bring punch in fast. Pop that cooler, give me some beers. Pass that brandy out of the case. Bring some vodka for my crew.
Listen.
Have that rum.
Listen. What's up, Diddy?
I don't care, just bring anything. All is rum. Yes, all is rum.
I just taking it back a little bit, you know.
You drink too much, but you must get drunk. All is rum.
Big up my Soca Passion family. Big up my team. You see 4th of July weekend.
when we reach fence, place turn over.
Bottle Fete, Sunday night mass. Vibrations. When we reach Fete.
Place turn over. Crunch again. In here with Curry again. Different story again. Fall in the house of my ex-girlfriend. All because of a rum anthem. Girl, take off clothes and run boyfriend. All because of the mask. The rum in the class who can make me fly first class. When we reach fence.
Them ladies see them costumes, right? And they say they're not sexy enough. We have a workout for you to be fit for July 4th. Here we know.
I am your gym instructor. Come let me work out with the dance. Hey, girls, this is workout time. Just form a line.
4th of July coming up soon. In and out. Vibrations, what we say?
I am your gym instructor. Come let me work out with the dance. Get ready now to move your structure. Position and hold your stance. Put your hand by your head. Push them up in the air. And you're walking up your waist. And you're shuffling. Now you loosen your hip. Spread your 2 feet apart. Then you push down your back. And you're shuffling. Give me a wine right there on the right. Pass a little wine right there on the right. Rocky right there on the right. Firm and tight. Now give me a wine. Now
Like for the ladies.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Fellas, have an exercise for you.
On the other side, keeping it firm and tight. No, push down, girl. Work those abs now. In, out, down. Work it, push down, girl. Work.
Fellas, watch the exercise.
Work it, push down. Show me where you drink it. Drink where you drink it. I know the work it should not. It's true. All day we drinking and we don't need no chaser. Coming out with system, I'm a professional drinker.
Fellas, all let's see the exercise. You take the cup from elbow length 90 degrees, 45 degrees.
Show me where you drink it.
And then you bring it up to your mouth, you put it back down, and you repeat. What we say?
It's true. All day we drinking and we don't need no chaser. Coming out with system, I'm a professional drinker. All day we drinking and we don't need no chaser. Coming out with system, I'm a professional drinker. Yeah, I'm a professional drinker. That's right. Professional, for real. I drink, I don't get drunk. What do you mean? No matter the question, the answer. No matter the question, the answer.
All right, folks, here what's going on, right? Let me just remind you guys
No matter the question,
what's going on 4th of July weekend, Houston, Texas. I just telling all you about two
no matter the question.
2 events. Bottle Fest. Actually, I'm going to tell all you about what's going on now. We have the whole carnival weekend starting Thursday night, starting Wednesday with Camo. Thursday we are Glow, Friday is at Juve, Saturday morning is Ansel, Saturday night is Bottle Fest, Sunday night, Sunday during the day is Carnival, Sunday night is Sunday night Mass. Gotta wake up all the other events to all the people who supported and supported, right? Check out bottlefet.com for your tickets and vibrations with 2z's.com to register. You have a few more weeks to register. We're gonna close off registration soon. Fellas, we need some fellas. We need some fellas to register. Listen.
No matter the question.
We need fellas, trust me guys. You want to be in this all-inclusive section. You want to be inside of there because right now,
No matter the question.
the ladies gonna want some fellas to jam on.
No matter.
So fellas, please, well, I'm out to beg all you know.
No matter the question.
Fellas, trust me. You want to be there, I guarantee you that. In the meantime, there's the exercise, fellas.
No matter the question.
Cup, elbow length, 90 degrees angle.
No matter the
Bring it to your head or the bottle. And you could do whatever you want as a bicep exercise. 90 degrees. Bring it to your head, take a drink. Put it back down, bring it back up. That's the exercise for the fellas. What we say? All the professionals.
Always wrong. Show me where you drink it. Drink where you drink it. I'm a professional. It's true. All day we drinking and we don't need no chaser. Coming out with system, I'm a professional drinker. All day we drinking and we don't need no chaser. Coming out with system, I'm a professional drinker. Yeah, I'm a professional drinker. That's right. Professional, for real. I drink, I don't get drunk. What do you mean? Anytime I have alcohol, I just have a ball.
is a lie. Just look me in my eyes. I'm a professional. All day we drinking and we don't need no chaser. Coming out with system, I'm a professional drinker. All day we drinking and we don't need no chaser. Coming out with system, I'm a professional drinker.
This is Soca Passion Live Radio with Rhythm International.
Spotlight Tuesday.
Oh yeah. We got just under 10 minutes before we reintroduce you to RAYZOR Request Band. I feeling.
When I purchase 3-0 brandy or some Johnny Walker, pick up our drinkers in on this place right now. I got one and I got a wine while I drinking some fire water. Energy got me feeling so high, and I'm feeling nice. And I feel so high. With a bit of a vibe, I feel so alive. Going out of my mind, but it feels alright. In a living up till here I'm done.
Fellas, you can bring all your woman, no?
I'm gonna drink from sun up to sundown.
Just make sure you know all you're meeting up after the Sunday night mass.
On the road, alright, don't
worry.
But I can't promise I ain't go wine on nobody.
Fellas, you can't promise that.
Too much woman.
Don't promise that Sunday night mass already have too much woman. Not too much. No such thing. No such thing.
Cool yourself. I play you with an ex-man. You play with someone else. Have a time in your section. Watch me I park, so when you're done, you could meet me on the junction. Back and I start, I in the mass, so gosh, I'm ready for action now. Fine in time. Roll your bumper, girl, do that thing, that hey. Time to grind. Push it back and just add some pressure. Behind the truck, it's not stop walking up attention. Hey, let me tell you this on the road and the gal don't mix and just alone.
All right, listen, we have about just over 5 more minutes before RAYZOR joins us. So I just want to tell you guys, you see, 4th of July weekend, make sure you're bringing your woman, right? You're bringing your woman. Make sure she prepared to see what she's going to see. Or make sure you have your blinders on, fellas. Mad Max, make sure you come with your blinders. Because the amount of women that register already for Sunday night mass, it gonna be a problem. It gonna be a problem. Fellas, I want you to practice it. Practice what your woman has say.
What wrong with me? What wrong with me?
Pack your bag though, eh? Yeah, it.
Things turn up and
practice, watch it. Look in the mirror now. I ain't sorry for my ways.
My dirty ways. I know starting
from my heart wood. It's carnival time. I've been blame it on the alcohol.
Whining under the moonlight.
It's all inclusive, it's drinks inclusive.
So
tell she was drunk.
I've been waiting all
You've been waiting all year.
Already.
Sunday night mass.
I'm ready. The place go shake down now. Stop up the ground, let me jump all around, let me I can jump by myself, I can wait by myself, I don't need no company. Roots and the ways and match up the place and
tell she this, I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry. Right now I have
no apologies.
No apology for my behavior. I have no apology, none whatsoever. Right now I have no apology for my behavior. Nah. Let me get lost, you know, just take jump. Push it. Push back on it. I said take jump. Just take jump. Push it. Push through this world. All I need
one of my favorite songs of all time. What's up, big up Anthony King, Voice of the People Clothing, VOTP, Voice of the People Clothing.com. Tell them, Cass, tell them.
I go take a wine down low, then I go in and wine up so, and take a
jump until morning.
Until I fall in, soaking wet, and I up in every fet. It could be hot, sun, no storm. Till I fall in.
I want to remind you guys that Sunday Night Mass is all inclusive once you are registered. So if you're falling down after the fete, don't ignore us. If your wife falling down, that's between you and she. But make sure come prepared to have a time. We go feed you too, you know. But we got drunk near. Well, if you get drunk, that's your fault. Not our fault. Vibrations like come, what we say? And we have a stage for all we registered masqueraders to jump on, you know. We having a carnival fete. You understand what I mean?
I go take a wine down low, then I go in and wine up so, and take a jump until morning. Till I fall in, soaking wet, and I up in every fet. It could be hot, sun, no storm. Till I falling down, I'm falling down. Say look, I'm falling, girl and them like they want me. Till I'm falling down, I'm falling down. Say look, I'm falling, all I lick and they pouring. Till I'm falling down. Right now my vibes up, I'm getting on. There's no regrets if tomorrow never come. Cause this is my time, I let him go. And every second's a blessing from above. It's like a feeling I can't control. It's in the ways I want to wave, I want to wine. So if they tell me I have to go, no, oh no. I go take a wine down low, then I go in and wine up so, and take a jump until morning. Till I fall in, soaking wet, and I up in every fet. It could be hot, sun, no storm. Till I fall in down, I'm falling down. Till look, I'm falling, girl and them like they want me. Till I'm falling down, I'm falling down. Till look, I'm falling, all I lick and they pouring. Till I'm falling down, all on the road. Hey, watch the girl and them, watch the girl and them roll. All on the road, jump until morning. Till I'm falling. Let's go. Don't come and tell me it's time to leave. Cause I want to wind up to every single song. I want to sing every melody and take a jump up with each and every one. It's like a feeling I can't control. It's in the ways I want to wave, I want to wine. So if they tell me I have to go,
Oh no.
I go take a wine down low, then I go in and wine up so, and take a jump.
When you're reaching Sunday Night Mass and you're jumping the registered section, everybody's your friend, everybody's your family, you know.
I'm here with my friend.
Sunday, July 4th, vibrations.com, vibrations with 2 Z's.
We have real money to
Saturday, July 3rd, Bottle Fete, bottlefete.com. It's real drunkenness, drink plenty water from now.
hey, 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 hey.
Oh Lord,
Larry,
pop a bottle.
hey, 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 hey. Pop a bottle, hey, 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 hey. Larry, pop a bottle, hey, 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 hey. I'm here with a friend and then we partner straight till the end, the end. We have real money to spend, so if you know who's a real brethren, pop a bottle, hey, 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 hey. Larry, pop a bottle, hey, 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 hey.
You're now listening to the ultimate Caribbean experience. Soca Passion.
Soca Passion Live, #1 online Caribbean station, yeah? Once again, it's a friend, Sizzle C. Big it up, huge, yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me just reintroduce you to RAYZOR. He ain't on yet. He's coming on just now, or he's expected to be on in the next few minutes, if not in the next minute or so, right? Rhythm International Spotlight Tuesdays, Soca Passion Live Radio. Once again, we're getting you ready for Saturday, July 3rd, Sunday, July 4th, 4th of July weekend. Houston, Texas comes alive like never before. All right, so watch me. If you could get here by Wednesday, it's optimal. If you could get here by Thursday, it's great. But if you don't get here by Friday, you have problems. You have problems. Because you need to get in the groove. Because we kicking it off officially. Well, officially from Wednesday. But you see from Saturday morning, you see that breakfast backyard? Big up Ansel and the whole crew. You see that breakfast backyard? It's from drunk to drunk to drunkard to drunkara. Breakfast backyard, Saturday morning. Bottle fed Saturday night. Sunday is the parade of bands. Sunday night, they have Sunday night mass. I know, boy, we ain't been outside for a while. So for some of you, there's gonna be a first carnival experience. Or carnival-like experience. And we pumping there, But in the meantime, while we wait for RAYZOR to log in, I know he was having a little technical difficulties earlier today. We hope that fix up. If not, we always have space for our friends. But in the meantime, let me reintroduce you to RAYZOR and his music. This one is called Sponsor Me. And we gonna play it again when he come back on, man. When he come on, we gonna jam it again. This one is called Sponsor Me. It's by RAYZOR, out of request band.
Send over some cups. Send over some ice. Line me up with that chick.
Hold on.
I already know to feel nice. Send over some mugs. Send over some ice. Line me up with that chaser. I already know to feel nice. How are you to open the cooler? Or take me by the bar? Somebody sponsor me. Somebody sponsor me.
So if you're inside a Sunday night mass and you're registered, Vibrations Mass sponsoring you. Hold on. Saturday night bottle fed, roll with we crew. Yeah, ice, we are cups. Bring your chaser.
Take me by the bar. Somebody sponsor me. Somebody sponsor me. Ease up on the chaser. Later go be greater. Somebody sponsor me. Somebody sponsor me. Johnny Black, Henny White, I don't care which one. RAYZOR ready for drink down. Give me anything was strong. Give me anything was strong. Grey Goose, say rock, Nouveau, white rum. The gal them ready for wind down. Give me anything was strong. Anything was strong. Like Swappy say, I want you to pass me the bucket. Turn it over and start to knock it. Gal bend over, start to walk it. Make the vibe blast up like a rocket. Open the cooler, or take me by the bar. Somebody sponsor me. Somebody sponsor me. Ease up on the chaser. Later go be greater. Somebody sponsor me. Somebody sponsor me. Johnny Green, we don't care, bring it on. RAYZOR ready for drink down. Give me anything was strong. Give me anything was strong. Grey Goose, say rock, Nouveau, white rum. The gal them ready for wind down. Give me anything was strong. Anything was strong. Look at you. All the gal them sweet and sexy. And me well was out. If your waistline flex.
Gonna pick up Linus Promotions. Alter Ego.
Take me by the
weekend before Houston Carnival.
Somebody sponsor me. Ease up on the chaser. Later go be greater. Somebody sponsor me. Somebody sponsor me. Send over some cups. Send over some ice. Line me up with that chaser. I already know to feel nice. Send over some cups. Yeah. Send over some ice. All of me hard working people is what I know. Cause it's the weekend.
You see 4th of July? once again. Waiting for RAYZOR to join us, but play music in the meantime. But when he join us, we're gonna just have a discussion and pump, you know what I mean? But we getting you ready for 4th of July weekend. And this song is called The Weekend. Coincidentally. Right? 4th of July weekend, Houston, Texas. Houston Carnival. I believe it could be the first carnival on American soil since the pandemic. So once again, here the lineup. Wednesday we in Camo. Thursday we have a few things going on. Friday, we have a few things going on. Juve, few other fets. Scotch. That's his name, Scotch. Yeah, real thing. But you see Saturday, my Soca Passion family, that is where the madness kick into high gear. Saturday morning, we going by Ansel in the backyard. Ansel say, yeah, wild meat. And we good to go. Saturday night, bottle fete. We rolling with the crew. We rolling with the cooler. And it's drinks galore. Sunday is the parade of bands. And Sunday night, you see that flyer on your screen there? You see that Sunday night mass? We culminating the weekend in carnival style. So ladies and gentlemen, I just say gentlemen too because all the women registering and no fellas in registering. So, oh God. All the women register, we need some fellas to register, right? Check out vibrationswith2z's.com. Right, so that's Sunday night mass, fellas. Trust me, you want to be in the registered section as of today. You will be part of that. It's all inclusive, food inclusive, drinks inclusive, and you're gonna be on stage with the woman and them in the costume. And if only see the costumes, check out the Instagram page at vibrations_mass. That's vibrations with 2z's_mass. Or check out my Instagram page, rhythm_silence, and watch how them woman and them looking in them costume. And some of them women in the costumes, in the pictures, in the flyer, are going to be there in the fete. Alright, so we ain't advertising nothing that we gonna have in the fete. Everything that on the flyer gonna be there, including the models. Alright, so this one, let me just play this one. RAYZOR is here with us. Let me just play this one, right? Let me just play this one. And then we go pump. We go have a chat with RAYZOR. So the one you heard before was Sponsor Me. This one is the weekend. Then we'll talk to RAYZOR, and then we'll go into a couple more of his music, couple more of his songs. Speak to him about his Soca Monarch experience, his writing. Trust me, the man very talented. Alright, so taking this one is the weekend as we get ready for 4th of July weekend in Houston, Texas. Hold on.
Yo! All of my hard-working people, is your time now. Cause it's the weekend. Drink all day and drink all night. Tell me how you feeling. I need to drink for spite. Bring a bottle. Drink all night. Watch the gal in my wine down low and bubble. Drink for spite. I say 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, 4, 5 bottle, 6 bottle, sure. And one more drink 7 days of the week and I whining young to the floor. It's a rumor that does drink on the walk. Now me and the boss man in war. Cause I drinking from a plastic bottle with no label from the store. And now I chip it. I'm feeling nice, like the way I should. Look how I drifted. Just bring some ice, cause I'm feeling good. Now somebody sponsor me and make the liquor conquer me. Make the girl them wine and drop it down low right in front of me. Cause it's the weekend. Drink all day and drink all night. Tell me how you feeling. I need to drink for spite. Bring a bottle. Drink all night. Watch the girl them a wine down low and bubble. Drink for spite. Give me the liquor, rum. Come let we have some fun. Watch all the girl them wine down, that's how I carry on. Could I be midnight or blazing sun? Bring something to wave and come. Could I put on sneakers or heels and come? But prepare to wheel and turn. And now I chip it. I'm feeling nice, like the way I should. Look how I drifted. Just bring some ice, cause I'm feeling good. Now somebody sponsor me right in front of me, cause it's the weekend. Drink all day and drink all night. Tell me how you feeling. I feel the drink bust right. Bring a bottle, bring a bottle. Drink all night. Watch the gal and a wine down low and bubble. Drink bust right.
Razor. Hold on, let me make sure I unmute you. Oh, you had to unmute yourself there, brother. You had to unmute yourself. What's up, brother?
Good evening.
Good night, bro. Good night. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Silencer. Soca Passion Live. Big up all yourself. Big up the whole entire world. Big up from New York to Houston, extension,
to Arizona, to Barbados, to
Grenada,
Delaware. I just gain your places right now. I'm sure that the people locked on.
Big up Delaware. I want to go Delaware one of these days.
We have people from Boston. We have people from the Carolinas, Florida. Yeah, so big up everyone locked on Soca Passion. The folks who want tune in, big up yourself. Even though I know all you listening, we can't see all you, but we know all you there. Right? So we have with us Mr. RAYZOR Request Band. Now, I had to say the request band because it's almost like
it's synonymous.
It's synonymous with RAYZOR. Now, if you guys know of request band, now a lot of people know request band from back in the days as one of the best backing bands around the world in soca. They used to do a lot of covers for a lot of artists. They were back a lot of artists, right? So that in itself take a lot of talent, right? It take a lot of talent. But we saw the evolution of requests where we see RAYZOR start to sing and produce and put out tracks and Leon's, right? So first of all, tell us how you came to be part of Request Band, and then tell us about the evolution into RAYZOR, the artist. So just give us a history there.
When I first moved to Brooklyn from Trinidad, I had a passion for I have a passion, but I had a passion for the music from way back when, and I wanted to be in a band. I actually auditioned for the band, so I come in at entry level, ground level, auditioned to come in the band. The leader of the band moved on to play bass for Marshall. So that's how talented the band was from even before I joined. Right? Big up Mr. Roots who formed the Request Band, right? Mr. Roots who played bass guitar for Marshall for years, right? So he moved on, play bass, and I joined the band as a singer and then moved up to the leader of the band and co-manager of the band, right? When we come on the scene in New York, the whole, what I should say, the thought of having a American-based band that could really hang with the best was almost the audacity of ambition. It was like audacity to even say, well, these American guys, because as long as you move up here, it has be classed as American or Yankee.
Yep.
Yeah, Yankee. So somehow you just get classed as watered down there, regardless of we just fly the flag 365 days a year, play soca a year round, die-hard soca fans, but somehow we just get labeled as watered down. Anyway, the band proved itself on many occasions by backing a variety of artists. We're talking about from Scrunter, Lord Nelson in Houston self. We played for Lord Nelson. We did Fayan. We did the whole Sasha and Milan Voice, the reggae all stars. When that whole reggae movement was moving, in Trinidad, Milan Voice and the whole team, King David. So we played reggae too. We played for Rupee for a number of years for almost 8 years consistently rupee. I know that is a mainstream soca artist, as mainstream as it gets. You know, so you know the qualities there. We even play for the king of soca himself, Marshall Montano, at Six Flags, with one rehearsal, with 1 8-hour straight rehearsals.
Hold on. I just have to ask you this because we all know Marshall is a perfectionist. How was that particular experience? Let me go move on to the rest. How was that particular experience?
Well, first I have to big up my band because we always used to be looking at the bands, the brass bands from Trinidad. We always in tune with the formulas, the style of play. So we listen to the Bacchanal band with Destra, we listen Marshall band to HD, and you know, so we know the style of play. So when we used to do the covers, like when we come Houston and we're doing some covers and stuff, the energy and the whole vibe and style of play used to be similar. So the band was already prepped. So when he come, as he said in his own words, I didn't expect this to be so ready-made. And this was his words. And all he had to do is add his personal tweaks to it. So that was say, like, he trusted the band enough. Because when the promoter said, we have request band, he said, yeah, request man, yeah, I could work with that. And a 1 8-hour rehearsal up in New Jersey, 1 rehearsal with the king of soca. And we went Six Flags and we destroyed Six Flags. And Marshall had to pause and say, this is not the monk band on stage, you know. Well, I find this song ain't good, right? But this is not my band. This is Request Band, Brooklyn's finest. I go post that clip one of these days and thing on IG.
I'm glad you're saying these things because I know the history. I remember much more.
Yeah. I go post we can hear from the horse's mouth himself now.
It's been
so the band has always been a very talented group, but you know the disposition is basically being based in the US.
Correct.
You know, because you're not in the Mecca, so you don't get a chance to really network the way how you're supposed to. So you have songs and you have talent and everything, but you're not getting that recognition because you're not in the Mecca. And when I say Mecca, even the other islands as Barbados, St. Vincent, these are little Meccas, you know, little hubs where once you're talented, you will be seen worldwide. Right. But for some reason, if you're talented in the US, it does not get that kind of
recognition,
that group support, and I would base it as a group support,
right?
Because everybody still cling to the island, the respective islands, and don't see the US as a hub as itself. They don't see the US as an individual hub. So you at Trini, you looking at Trinidad. You is a Bajan in Houston, you're looking at Barbados. You is a Vinci in New York, you're looking at Vinci. You're not looking at people directly around you. So we just get overlooked, you know. So we got overlooked for a number of years then. So we were advised by numerous artists, managers, promoters, well, go Trinidad, or let go Trinidad. You know, because we listen good music, but again, most of the US DJs, you know, they kind of skeptical, you know, to endorse their own then. You know, they want to hear it big in the islands first then. You know, like you're doing something in the islands. And it's the truth, you know, so I can say so, you know, it's the truth. It's not, you know, yeah. And, you know, you begin the islands and then, you know, come like, yeah, you pass the acid test. And rightfully so, because that is the Mecca. And, you know, sometimes, you know, that's the formula. So you have to pass through the acid test. So we embrace the process. And after a while of claiming the stage, the masses, because remember when we do Houston and we do Jacksonville and we do Boston and all these places, we perform in front of thousands of people before we even had our first original songs there.
Right. Yep.
So what would shake a new artist? Like we've been through that already.
Right.
The crowd and the performance and how to deal with the band and the, you know, how to mix the band, you know, the engineering aspects and the acoustics of the room, and we learn all them things like it's back to front. You know, sometimes artists boss and don't know nothing about that until he have a hit song.
Well, yeah. Well,
we come like we come like we's introverts. We come like we do reverse then. We know about all of that before we get, you know, songs then. So by the time we get we little songs that start to play on the radio in Trinidad now, like by the time we hit this stage, you know, a lot of people was wowed because to Trinidad and the islands, and for most of people, you know, it have a new crowd out now. You know, every 5 years a new crowd has come out to party, a new generation. Right. They'll be like, wow, I don't know who is them, but wow, they're great. You know, they're good. They could do this thing, you know. Yeah. And then we always had our peers here in New York. You know, big up the New York DJs. We used to say, boy, all I need to go down there and, you know, enter the Soca Monarch and thing, because the Monarch is about performance and not about the biggest song in the world. And if you are the most popular song, is a collaboration of, yes, your song has to be known, but at the end of the day, it's all about your delivery, you know, your execution, your rendition, you know, your actual voice, you know, sing, you know, anything on tracks with the CD playing in the background or the MP3 playing in the background and that thing, you know, you actually have to sing, you know, so you have to sing and move and put on a show then. Soca Monarch is as close as Broadway or Grammys as it gets.
Well, as you mentioned Soca Monarch, let me just congratulate you one time on your making the finals 2 years ago. Not 2 years ago. Because
yes, 2 years ago.
2019. Correct?
And 2020.
And with Leon. So God, I know. I'll get into that. But yeah, let me just play a song from 2 years ago. That was the Expose or the Tobacco?
Yeah, I Expose. Yeah, with me and my brother Tim. Yeah.
So let me play that song for you guys. The song that RAYZOR made Soca Monarch finals with, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about how it felt to be the artist making the finals, and then the catalyst to Leon's progressing in the Soca Monarch. So ladies and gentlemen, this one is Expose, Ghostbusters Rhythm, RAYZOR, Tim.
The gal break way since morning. The gal get loose since morning. Feel the vibe and take off she clothes. Now the bumper explodes. Let's go. It's all them big bottom. Juve morning in town. It's all them big bottom. Got you carrying around and jumping on all them big bottom. Juve morning in town. Coming from all them big bottom. Got you carrying around. Now when she fling it over, everything gets exposed. The way she back it over, everything gets exposed. The way she rock it over, everything gets exposed. It's paint all over my clothes. Hold she down and wet she down. Bring the hose and soak she down. Get some paint and rub she down. She body wet. Look how she dirty, she walking up dirty. Oh Lord, she dirty and she skin well muddy. Her marking she body like a book from the study. The gal body wet. It's all them big bottom. Juve morning in town. It's all them big bottom. Got you carrying around and jumping on all them big bottom. Juve morning in town. Coming from all them big bottom. Got you carrying around. Oh Lord, when she fling it over, everything gets exposed. The way she back it over, everything gets exposed. The way she rock it over, everything gets exposed. It's paint all over my clothes. The gal break loose from morning. She start drink juice from morning. Bend over with rum in she hand, shaking up she bam bam. Look how she dirty, she walking up dirty. Oh Lord, she dirty and she skin well muddy. Her marking she body like a book from the study. The gal body wet. It's all them big bottom. Juve morning in town. It's all them big bottom. Got you carrying around and jumping on all them big bottom. Juve morning in town. Coming from all them big bottom.
All right, so that was the song that took you to the finals in the Soca Monarch. So I want you to first tell us about that, and then tell us about the experience where you were the catalyst for Leon's, right? Because I had Leon's on the show, and Leon's could not make 2-3 sentences without mentioning RAYZOR. All right, so tell us about the experience coming from, like you said, we had this discussion many times. Almost every artist I've spoken to had this discussion because, frankly, maybe one just moved back to Trinidad, but most of the artists I try to get on my show are artists that you would not see based in Trinidad, like who are popular, who out there, who people may, oh yeah, they from Trinidad. There's people who, like you, who work hard, bust their tail in a foreign environment and pushing their way through into the soca industry. And like, you know, like I remember I being on stage with you guys in Houston, and I just love the energy. You guys are so talented. And so to see you on that stage, I telling you this, that it always brings joy to my heart to see where you guys reach, right? I don't always say this to you guys, but I just watch from a distance. I just pay attention, and I just be happy that you guys stay the course and, you know, at least finally getting the recognition you deserve. So you mentioned a few things about Soca Monarch that a lot of people don't understand when they watch Soca Monarch. But how he win?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of things, a lot of the viewing public do not understand about Soca
Yeah.
Monarch. But
I think
I just want to know what your experience was as the performing artist and then as the catalyst performing artist in the Soca Monarch in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, a lot of people, as you said, a lot of people don't understand the format of Soca Monarch. They think it's a popularity contest, right? They think it should be a total reflection of what they hear on radio or how the DJ just shell along the fet with the song. So like the artist who won the Groovy Monarch in 2020, like College Boy Jesse.
College Boy, yeah.
Right? Now I know College for about 4 years through Yankee Boy, right? And I know College Bad long time. And College Boy is a top class performer, top class vocals, but he just did not get the break as yet, right? On Soca Monarch 2020, which is the last one, he had a chance to showcase his talent on.
Hold on, you're mute there. You're mute. All right, yeah.
Yeah, on an equal platform with all of us, and you know, some of the greats and what have you. And he walked away with the title.
Right.
And I was very much impressed and encouraged by his victory. Because when you think about the big picture, it shows you that if it could happen to he, it could happen to me.
Right.
You understand? So Soca Monarch is not about your favorite song. It's not about which song does shell along the party. That is only a certain percentage of the points. If your artist have a big song, but your artist is new, or your artist's strong point is not stage performance, then they would lack in these other categories. So that wouldn't formulate to the 100% of the points. So the judges ain't thief, and the judges ain't biased, and the judges ain't eating on an island and all them kind of thing. Because you know, a lot of artists, you know, they get a breakthrough tune after 1, 2, 3 songs, and they ain't really know how a stage supposed to song. And sometimes, I mean, I'm not knocking any particular show, but sometimes you go on a show and the stage mix, all of that, it is songing no correct. But with experience, you know how to keep your timing, how to keep your key. You're not looking like you're lost, you know, you're bewildered and all of that. And the judges look for that. So if your song is the #1 song on the radio, don't mean you're automatically winning Soca Monarch. Soca Monarch is a performance, is a show. You understand? It's not really about what song is the most popular song. So my experience now in 2019 was my first time entering Soca Monarch. And it's my first time reaching the finals. So it was an accomplishment, as I say, a most rewarding time, you know, for people like you, and, you know, big up Patrick, you know, from Houston, you know, all the people who believed in us before that point in time, you know, my family, you know, the supporters around, you know, the states and things, who know that we were good fit, who was encouraging we, well, that's so come on, boy, these kind of performances and things, all they could more than 15. And at that point in time, I used to look at Soca Monarch and say, boy, I know really part of the competition. I don't like competition. It breeds too much animosity. And then I got into the business deeper and deeper. I went to a meeting with Yankee and Aston Isaac and them. And I get to realize that Soca Monarch sometimes is the only forum that upcoming artist would have to showcase his talent for the world. Right. So don't knock when you see a new artist, but who is he? Who is she? I don't know that song. Yeah, but before, Kes used to be opening for Brass Festival, and nobody didn't know who is he, but he, but
let me tell you this, right? Let me tell you this. A lot of people every year hear this. Oh, Soca Monarch getting worse and worse. But you guess what? People just tune in every year to see the shit that they just complain about. But anyhow, go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I say it's a great platform. So when you see new talent coming in, because trust me, every couple months in dancehall there's a new artist. Yep. Right now it's Intense and Skilly Bang and Iwater and these new artists, and a lot of people ain't gonna know about them until there's a huge megastar, and then they want to be a fan. But once it's a fan of the music, like I'm a dancehall fan, so I know about Nation Boss and them, like long before you do the tune, I know about these artists because I'm a fan of dancehall. I'm a fan of soca, so I know a lot of peers who ain't get a break yet. So Soca Monarch provides that platform, and I will vouch for Soca Monarch. Fallon, a lot of people know about me. A lot of people probably didn't know about me until that night. Even though the expos was getting decent play, throughout Trinidad, and we had a lot of shows and what have you. Through Soca Monarch, like people get to know us. So it keeps the business fresh. It keeps newcomers hoping. It keep young talent saying, well, yeah, let me try because I have a chance. You understand? So when people want to talk about the fight down in the business and the and the biasness, Soca Monarch is one of the entities that provides a platform for upcoming artists. You understand? Who have talent but just ain't probably know the right producer yet, or ain't probably have the right manager yet, or something. You understand what I'm saying? So my experience in Soca Monarch was more so we are accustomed with the stage, so the familiarity, with the numbers of the people, I was quite comfortable. So for another artist who probably has his first hit song and seen that crowd, he probably had real jitters. We do that already, we've been doing
there,
that.
Done that, yeah. Done that.
Yeah.
I remember I remember RAYZOR, his backyards, all this stuff from me, right? Anyhow, it seemed like, and people might say, but Sheldon, is your friends you're bringing on here, boy? Because everybody from long time. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not a matter of how long I knew these people. It's a matter of their persistence and their consistency, right? Fighting all these obstacles that we know that a lot of them, or actually most people don't know what they face to get where they get. And then you see them in Trinidad for Carnival, and they're like, oh, well, a lot of times, RAYZOR, I'll tell you this much. Like, I would have an artist on and I would play a song and people would be like, oh, I didn't know it's that person sing that, right? But they know the music, but they're not familiar with the artist. So, again, kudos to you guys for keeping it up, Jed. Like,
and kudos for DJs like you who will introduce the artists to the fan base. Because it's not only when a song reaches the top 5 or the top 10, most of the fans does know about the artist. So the DJs and them who does take the time out to really say, well, this is upcoming artist, look out for him. As I say, once there's a fan of the music, it's supposed to be automatic. Now, some people say they are fans of music, but they are top 10 listeners, top 5 listeners, they are the top 5 songs, they don't want to hear nothing else.
Right.
So, but it's still soca. Absolutely. It's still soca. It's the same beat, it's the same percussions, the same, the same lyrics, but it have fans of the artists and fans of the music. A lot of people are fans of artists, and if the artists and sing a good song for the year, they'll say, oh, the songs this year ain't good. So it's not it don't always be the songs this year ain't good. Probably your artist ain't really it deliver up to your expectations. But don't say the songs this year ain't good. If you ain't really hear 20 songs, much less for the hundreds of songs what has been released, for the year. So
As
I
you
have
say
to
hundreds of songs. Sorry, I sorry to cut you off. But before we move on, you see this song you sing in 2020, right? You sing it sometime last year, late. So it's like a 2021 release, right? Or maybe it's a
song is that?
2021 release. I'm gonna play it. You go hear it. It's a different direction RAYZOR take. And when I hear it, watch me. It's like when you I can't really explain the pride I just have, dog, because I just be genuinely happy boy. Right? Soca is happy music, but when you know people that put in the work and fight and reach certain levels, ladies and gentlemen, we need to always support your brothers and sisters and them. Let me play this song, right? This is the 2021 release. And I was like, wow, boy, my boy take a whole different direction, and I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I Believe by RAYZOR.
To believe it's RAYZOR. Hey, what we tell them? Taxing my brain with the stress and strain. Somehow I must get through. Politics and politics, them can't do nothing for me and you. Must fight the fight to win the fight. Your future bright, seek the light. Alright, I lift up my hands and praise, asking for some better days. Everyone got their burdens to carry in different ways. Got to put up a resistance to protect my existence. I know that I'm blessed. I believe in myself. I will do my best. I believe in myself. You don't know the rest. I believe in myself. I will do my best. I believe in myself. For nobody else. With a solid mindset and different skill set, you know you could build a legacy. Opportunity with humility could change your trajectory. Positive input bring a better outlook even in a bad economy. No time to stall, no time to fall, no time to crawl, no time to ball. That's all. I lift up my hands and praise, asking for some better days. Everyone got their burdens to carry in different ways. Got to put up a resistance to protect my existence. I know that I'm blessed. I believe in myself. I will do my best. I believe in myself. You don't know the rest. I believe in myself. I will do my best. I believe in myself.
And nobody, listen, before you speak on this song, I'm going to tell you what this song does for me, right? I hear this song and I just like, every time I have a little doubt or we have some ventures going on and you always find an obstacle, right? And I just, this song just play in my head, boy, and just reaffirm my belief in me, no matter the obstacles we face. And I think the message is so important in the times we are in right now, right? So it's continued to amaze me that the range of talent that you guys have. And when I say you guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Request Band. We're talking about RAYZOR here, who's pretty much the leader of the band. We have Leons, we have Shady, we have a whole bunch of people behind the scenes with Request. And what I love about Request is they do not leave each other behind at no point in time. So just tell me about the story behind this message and this song, brother. Because this song, I think it's not think. It is really, it's very relevant to what everybody facing today. And it should be an anthem for everybody else. It's called I Believe. It's by RAYZOR, RAYZOR. RAYZOR, talk to the people.
Well, thanks. First of all, thanks, for giving me, such wonderful feedback. And as I told Leons, you know, when I was about to embark on the project, that if I touch 3 people, just 3 people, then I would feel accomplished, you know, because from the get-go, and I had to big up Leons too for doing background vocals on the track. All right. The time we living in. You see, I just listen to a lot of people and you know, their reaction, their response to soca music, and some people just ridicule us and say, well, let's talk about the same thing all the time, same thing. Give me something different, you know. Then the times we living in, you know, is like I was just not in a mood, you know, to be the typical, you know. As I say, trends easy to follow, but not easy to set. Right. You had to have guts to. You just watch basketball?
Yeah.
Right. You know, it have a new move called the Euro step.
Yeah.
Where there's run up on your opponent and then jump back and then shoot.
Yeah.
So I run up the last 2 years I've been running up. And then I jump back. Like you cage like James Harden, like the fade away like Kobe and Jordan. And sometimes I have to jump back and get away from the, you know, the ring to score in the ring. Because you want to touch people. You want to make music to touch people. It doesn't want to be robotic. You don't want to come in the business and just talk about, okay, jump, wine, all them big bottom, and people dying around you and all them big bottom still.
That's true. Yeah, boy.
People dying by the millions in the country that you living in. And you will want to come and sing, all them big bottom, Juve morning. For real? Yeah. And how do you want to connect with your fans? You want your fans now to go to another genre of music to gain inspiration and yet complain that people don't support the genre as an artist. You have to deliver inspiration at the same time. It can't be about the same thing. I looked around and I saw what was going on, what was happening. And around that time, you know, it was very bad. New York was the epicenter. People was dying. There was truckloads of bodies all over the place. You don't know how the next person could have been you, your grandmother, your father, your whoever. And I must go in a studio and say, all them big bottom, and then consider myself an artist.
Well, boy.
No, I should consider myself an artist who is in tuned with the feelings of his fans.
Correct.
And people dying left, right, and center. They in lockdown. You can't go out and eat, you can't go out and party, you can't do nothing but yet still sing a party tune. That would be just like you're moving oblivious to the fact. It's just like you're on remote, you're just following a trend. It's not like you're really moving with intelligence or self-confidence. I just feel that I had to deliver a song, which I know is not no song about forwards.
Right.
Jump, wave, run, wherever I did. So I know it's not going to be played in a party session. But why have only songs to play in a party session? You understand? What about the folks who are Christians who would appreciate a soca song, you know, just because it have lyrics that is uplifting? A lot of Christians, you know, come to me and tell me, send me this song, I play it in Bible study. The kind of feedback I got for this song, I never got it from any one of my other previous songs. I was more satisfied with this track, which is not a carnival track, a wind-up track, a juve track, a liquor track, a party track. I was more satisfied with this production, personally, than any one of my songs before.
But because can I tell you this? Can I tell you this? Thank you for that. You know why? Because you hear these sentiments over and over and over and over how soca music is programmed specifically for one season, one time of the year. Right? Now, I will say that you're not the only artist to do it. Right? I think a lot of the artists who send positive messages they're not really, the message just get lost because people don't like to hear positive message. They want to hear outside of the pandemic. Tell me if I'm talking foolishness or no. Outside of the pandemic, you hearing a positive song, lift up your brother, lift up, but you don't want to hear that. You want to hear what you're gonna do for Juve. You want to hear stamp on the stage, jump on the stage, mash up the stage. You want to hear wine to the ground, drop on the ground and roll, put up your hand, pick up something.
Right.
So,
And there's nothing wrong with that, but they have a time and place for
correct.
everything.
So that's why I say thanks for that, because it shows that soca music doesn't confine itself to carnival settings, right? And I've been trying to tell people this, but they don't listen to me. But when I have a RAYZOR song saying, believe in yourself, I could back up my argument, bro. So thank you for this, you know what I'm saying?
Don't do it. Nah, that is what it's all about. It's about reaching the masses and reaching the people and touching their hearts. There are songs what molded me as a youth growing up, what kept me away from crime and violence. I grew up in Laventille in Junjun, right? A rough area, easily influenced. You know, you could get on the wrong side of the law. And if it wasn't for certain songs that I met in the earlys, you know, whether it's from Sizzler, from Capleton, whether I was from Rashoti, you know, is like if it wasn't for music, how would I be a different individual? Totally different.
When I say I could relate to you on that, I grew up in Laventille, up the hill, right? And it's pan will save me too, eh? But
yeah.
So before, you know, we hear. Trust me, we could sit and do this all night, right? But I know your time is limited. You know, I have a particular time I want to end the show. Every single artist that come on the show, I have to ask them a question relating to violence against women, right? I've committed myself since last year to keep the conversation going as it relates to violence against women. And I just want you to share your thoughts on that. As a Caribbean community, you don't have to tell me where you think the solutions is, because everybody feel they know the solution. But from my perspective, is as long as we keep the conversations alive, because we see some high profile situations and it come out and everybody talk about it for a week and then it die down. And we forget that there are women still being abused, still being kidnapped, still being raped, still being murdered out there. And we forget to keep these conversations going. So my point is not specifically to say that I am going to change the world, but I believe once we keep having conversations and making these folks uncomfortable when we talk about it and when we publicize violence against women, that we could start a movement for change. So I just want to hear your thoughts on that real quick, and then you could give me some parting words, tell us where to find you and all that stuff, and you know, and then you'll go from there. So just your thoughts on violence against women and stuff.
As you could say, you could start anywhere, but as I say, I grew up, if it wasn't for women in my life, right? What is my mom, you know, for birthing me, you know, what is my aunt who I consider like a big sister, or, you know, she and her older friends, you know, like show me, you know, like a lot of things, even before I had personal relationships with women. Like I hear their conversations when they will come over, and I hear their, you know, like their concerns. I overheard their, you know, their pains, you know, their grouse, you know, and even now that, you know, like being around, you know, having relationships with women, you know, like even the work environment and stuff. Okay, look at a simple thing like, okay, like how, you know, as you see, right, I'm part of the catalyst of Leonce's career and stuff. I would see some of the messages, you know, that she would get from weirdos then, you understand? Mm-hmm. And she would say, RAYZOR, look at, it's these kind of things. I was like, girl, you know, when you're an artist and they come like the good and the bad and thing, you know, and having to be out there with her to, you know, to protect her, you know, from, you know, like the people and moves out there and stuff. I just feel that, like, I grew a respect for women and stuff, you know, as I say, when it comes to the music and thing, you know, like I around Leon's, I just make sure I, you know, and protect her, you know, from the dangers out there. And of course, she coming out, she doing her thing, she looking good, and she excelling and stuff. So a lot of people will be attracted to, that then. And not everybody would approach with respect.
Right.
So sometimes I just had to be, the cushion, there to be like, yo, not like that, bro. Like, what I'm saying? I could see firsthand where us men need to check ourselves there. You understand? We have to check ourselves when it comes to respect, where the women come. And it starts from within us. Insecurities and don't know how to handle situation or don't know how to handle rejection. You know what I'm saying? Like you get rejected or you get turned down in the best way possible sometimes. Or no thank you. And a man just going up, well, look at me, feeling with this. Like where that come from, brother?
Yeah.
The woman really talk to in the most mannerly way and say, well, no thank you. It's okay, I'm fine. What happened? Like nah, a lot of times, most of the times, we had to check ourselves. Are we really masculine? Are we as macho as we really said we are? Because if we are, then we would understand to respect people's boundaries. And Leon said that in her last last interview and a whole lot of interviews, just a respecting. And it had to start in the home. Like the boys have to be taught a certain kind of way. It's like, yes, you lead by example. You don't lead, with a fist. If you have to lead by a fist, that means you don't really have control.
Absolutely.
If you lead by example, naturally, women will gravitate to your lead. If you lead with confidence and know-how and skill and wisdom, women will be gravitated to you and will just follow you. You understand? And to break it down into layman terms, if you're a real girl, you don't stress girl. You understand? You just be yourself.
That's true.
And you respect them and you let them know what's up and you know whatever it is. And that's it. You go get through. But when you had to come with violence and into quote unquote control, control, that means you're weak because violence is supposed to be the last resort. It's supposed to be self-defense, actually.
Absolutely.
Even in contact with other men. A man go control. Boy, do this. And once his words, okay, brother, all right, brother.
Yeah.
And allow it. Sometimes real power is knowing that you could conquer a situation and yet still leave it alone. You ain't scared to run in. You know you could beat up a man, you know you could do this, but sometimes you just, I don't know, well, I above that. I above that radar. So it starts with the home. The men and the parents had to be teaching their young boys from small conflict, how to resolve conflicts and how to
resolution. Absolutely.
Right. They have to know, teach them these things. Growing up, actually, I know about getting them clothes and food and say, yeah, big and strong RL brands and things, and I treat my children good. No, you also have to teach them, how to react in the real world. And if even a woman disrespect you, most of the time it's by the mouth. And if they do that, why would you resolve the physical
violence? Right.
You have to say, well, yo, I above this. I'm a king. I would just leave if this woman is not following. If this woman is not even situation of unfaithfulness and infidelity. If you with somebody and they sidestep, but that just means that they respect you. So allow that and find somebody who respect you. Be the bigger person. Yeah, why go to beat up the woman and still stay with she? She would never look at you the same way again.
Amen to that. Hear what? There is a conversation, trust me, that everybody I speak to saying that we could have this conversation all night on violence against women. We could have it all night, on and on. But I just like to keep it going because I want us to keep speaking to our brothers. Because fellas, it are fellas out there who I or you or I may know that doing this, we may not know they're doing it, but if we keep talking about it and keep letting them know like, yo, this is unacceptable, hopefully praying that we could change some behaviors.
They go start to check themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
And they go start to feel shame about the behavior and tone and start to tone it down.
It's
and some of them will stop. Yeah.
So before we let you go and stuff now, what you just tell the people, like, where to find you? We in a pandemic. We know it. TNT Carnival 2022 as far as I understand right now. But what's your plans as far as continuing to work on music? Where to find you? And then we'll close out with the I Believe again. Because you see that song right there, bro? That song had to be an anthem for a lot of people. I have it on one of my mixes. And, you know, I say this publicly. I say it to Leons and everything. Like, I'm working on something that I could at least continue to push artists like you, like Leons. Like I had a guy named Viggy from Anguilla. You know, I had Melly Rose, a few other people, Wildfire, who are very, very talented, right? And I don't think you guys get, one, the respect you deserve, and two, the exposure you deserve. So I'm gonna keep on my end as much as I could do working on that, right? And for everybody who's tuned in, Soca Passion Live, listeners, people who locked on the social medias and everything like that, who look out for something. It's in my head, it's in the works. I just have to coordinate it the right way. Right?
You know, we support you 100%. You know?
Right?
Because,
so,
you know, you support us.
Yeah. So just tell the people where to find you and your plans for the rest of the year as far as continuing to work on music. And then we will close out the show with the I Believe now.
Yeah. Well, as late as last week, me and Leons was in the studio. You know, me and Leons, you know, we do stuff work. We have a lot. Okay, we use the time that we have and we use it productively. So Leons have things in store for you guys. I have, you know, stuff in store very soon. Carnival or no carnival, we will listen music because, again, as you say, we can't say no, soca is bigger than carnival, but yet still, you know, holding back because they do, quote unquote, do have a carnival. You understand what I'm saying? So we can move forward and yet still move backwards. So we as the artists have to represent and make sure. So when it comes to music, we have all types of music. Right? As you see the Soca Entanglement, it's not a fet song, it's an everyday song again, it's an everyday song. Soca Entanglement, everybody had the entanglement, everybody had the situationships, everybody have the, you know, the what have you. And it's just like an R&B song. It's about relationships, about everyday life. Yeah, I Believe, you know, you don't know it's about everyday life, it's about conquering the morning, wake up in the morning, you play that song, you feel, you know, you feel empowered, you could go out there and do stuff. So when it comes to the request band, you know, Leons and myself, you know, we always would represent regardless. We've been representing, and now that we have a platform now, we ain't gonna stop. We actually gonna push harder. So just look out, you know, for different styles, you know, and, you know, different flavors. And very soon, you know what I'm saying? You could always contact me on the social media. RAYZOR RQB. That's for Twitter, TikTok, Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram. I have one post on TikTok, and I joined TikTok over 2 years ago. You know?
Yeah, I don't even go on TikTok. Any TikTok post I see is what they post on Facebook or Instagram, because me had the time, partner, to be on all them social media platforms.
Yeah, it's a lot, but you could just go check it out. Also check out the Soca Entanglement music video on YouTube, you know, by Leons. And you know, it as I say, it have more things in the line, you understand? And check out all of that by Rock. You know, as I said, we
hold on, let me just say that Rock is gonna be on the show next week, and Rock is an artist promoted by RAYZOR.
Yeah.
RAYZOR is doing the right, you know, he's writing songs and everything like that. So talent.
Yeah, we diversify. Yeah, we diversifying the talent and thing, you know, in terms of, you know, spreading the awareness. You know, somebody helped me get where I am, you know, assist me. And, you know, it's when you reach a certain stage, you don't have to reach the top, the tippy top before you stretch your hand. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, each one teach one. I know, yeah, and we help each other, you know, because it's the love of the culture that have us here. The love of the culture, what have you doing, what you're doing right now, DJing and having this forum and this platform. And the same thing with we ain't doing it for the money because, I mean, none of us are millionaires. You understand? So it's because of the love of it. You know, so at the end of the day, we just want the fans them to know that we do music for y'all And stay tuned for more music from Leon's RAYZOR and the whole request band. Big up Shady. You don't know, cause Shady's we guy who always keep we in step now. You understand? Code 74 Productions. Big up all yourself.
All right, RAYZOR. Thank you for your time, bro. And look out. I'll be contacting you guys. I'm working on a project that I think
I just let you know it would be good to feel the Houston heat again,
Yeah, I'm working on our project, bro. I'm working on our project for everyone, all the artists I have on my show right, because the talent you guys have.
Yeah, man, big up all the artists, big up all the artists, at the same time, because everybody pushing the culture. Everybody's pushing the culture, because when you're walking the streets of Manhattan, you don't care what song is coming out of somebody's speakers, as long as it's soca, you feel good.
Yeah.
It could be Wildfire song, it could be Leon's song, it could be whoever song. When you hear that, you're just glad to know somebody out of the soca community vibing to soca.
Right. So thank you once again for your time. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave you with this song. I want you guys to go look it up. If you can't find it, hit me up personally. I'll send it to you. It's called I Believe by RAYZOR. And what I want you to do with this song is not just to listen to it, is make it an anthem. You wake up in the morning, you're getting ready for work. Start your day with some positivity. Play this song and get yourself in the right mindset. Because this, even though it's a soca song, it is an uplifting soca song to reinforce your belief in yourself and what you're capable of doing. Once again, thank you, RAYZOR. We'll be in touch soon. I'm going to close you out with you. This hit right here.
You got to believe. It's RAYZOR. Hey, what we tell them? Taxing my brain with the stress and strain. Somehow I must get through. Politics and politics, them can't do nothing for me and you. Must fight the fight to win the fight. Your future bright, seek the light. Alright, I lift up my hands and praise, asking for some better days. Everyone got their burdens to carry in different ways. Got to put up a resistance to protect my existence. I know that I'm blessed. I believe in myself. I will do my best. I believe in myself. You don't know the rest. I believe in myself. I will do my best. I believe in myself. For nobody else. With a solid mindset and different skill set, you know you could build a legacy. Opportunity with humility could change your trajectory. Positive input, bring a better outlook even in a bad economy. No time to stall, no time to fall, no time to crawl, no time to ball. That's all. I lift up my hands in praise, asking for some better days. Everyone got their burdens to carry in different ways. Got to put up a resistance to protect my existence. I know that I'm blessed. I believe in myself. I will do my best. I believe in myself. You don't know the rest. I believe in myself. I will do my best. I believe in myself. And nobody else. You got to believe. Believe in yourself. You got to believe. Believe in yourself. You got to believe. Believe in yourself. You got to believe.
Spotlight Tuesday on Soca Passion Live Radio.
Want to say good night to my mom. Good night. I want to thank RAYZOR for joining us tonight. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have had RAYZOR on RAYZOR Request Band on our show tonight. And I want to thank RAYZOR for his contribution. That song you just heard was I Believe by RAYZOR. It's meant to uplift you, to reinforce your belief in yourself throughout all the challenging times you face in your life. Not just now in the pandemic, but beyond. I want want to big up to RAYZOR. Big up to RAYZOR and the Request Band family. Big up to Leon's, Shady. Next week we have Rock, who is one of the artists out of Request Band, right, as one of our guest artists next week. So once again, I'd like to apologize, folks, for not being here for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks due to complications with my internet service provider. I'll just leave it as that. But my apologies. Also, I was involved in an accident, so physically I wasn't all there. Still not all there, but I'm here. We're getting ready for 4th of July weekend, Houston, Texas. 2 events you need to pay attention to right now. That's Bottle Fete, Saturday, July 3rd. Check out bottlefete.com. And Sunday, July 4th, Sunday Night Mass. We bring to you a Trinidad Carnival vibes at a party. So we have costumes, packages. You're gonna be able to balance on the stage. No, we're not gonna play that. You're gonna be able to jump on a stage and enjoy yourself in a carnival setting in a costume. Fellas, we need you guys to register because the right now it's the real woman. Vibrations with 2Z's.com. Alright, so I'm gonna play 2 more and I'm gonna close out the show for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, look out for the new flyer. And next week the time is gonna be 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I think I'm moving the social media part of it to Instagram from next week. Alright, so follow me on Instagram at rhythm_silencer. And we're gonna move it to Instagram next week. So I'm not gonna be on Facebook, or I might be, but you may not be able to see my guests. Alright, so just follow us on Facebook. I mean on Instagram, rhythm_silencer. Also follow Vibrations Mass, which is vibrations with 2 Z's at the end, _mass. Check out vibrations.com. Check out the costumes. And for all the ladies who are not as sexy as we models, we have options for you too. We are going to be interviewing our costume designer on Thursday on Instagram. Look out for that information. For all those on tune in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Look out for the project that I am working on, Spotlight Tuesday project. Rhythm International, I'm going to play 2 more, then I'm out of here for the night. See you guys on Thursday night. Throwback Thursdays after my interview with our designer, Fun Rose. Thanks to everyone for logging on. We're back in effect. We're back in full effect. After I cut out a few customer service representatives for the internet company, we get the full thing back. I just need to make sure they reimburse me for the money I paid them for the lack of service last month. Anyhow, big up to everyone. Be safe out there. Continue to be safe even though you're vaccinated. I am vaccinated. But those who don't believe in vaccinations, please be extra careful. People are still dying from COVID-19. I had to say that seriously because some of you guys don't believe it. But people are still dying from coronavirus. So if you have not been vaccinated, you do not want to be vaccinated, please be careful. That's all I have to say. I'm not going to dispute your rationale for not being vaccinated. That's your personal choice. I just want my people to be safe. Alright? So 2 man, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys on Thursday evening. Rhythm International Silencer, we outside. Thanks again to RAYZOR. Hey!
As soon as he gets up, I can.
Sunday Night Mass.
As soon as he gets up, I can.
Oh Lord.
As soon as he gets up, I can.
You had to be in that registered section, you know.
As soon as he gets up, I can. I tired stay home, I need a fit. I need a fit, I need a fit. I tired stay home, I need a fit. I need a fit, I need a fit. I tired stay home, I need a fit. I need a fit, I need a fit. I tired stay home, I need a fit. I need a fit, I need a fit. Open up the gates, the mask.
One more thing. Check out the new time next Tuesday, please. Next Tuesday and moving forward, the new time for this particular show, it's going to be 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central, 7 to 10 Eastern Time, and 5 to 8 on the West Coast. All right, I just wanted to make that real clear. Tonight I started 7 to 9. I give all you 2 hours. Next week is 3 hours. We have 2 guests next week. And we pumping. All right, enjoy the next 2 songs before I jump out of here. Early night tonight.
As soon as the gates open, I can.
As soon as the gates open.
As soon as the gates open, I can.
Sunday night mass open.
As soon as the gates open, I can.
Butterfed gates open.
As soon as the
July 4th, we outside.
I stay home, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired, stay home, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired, stay home, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. I'm tired, stay home, I need a faith. I need a faith, I need a faith. Open up the gates to mass. Open up the gates to faith. Open up the gates to mass. Open up the
Vibrations mass. This we anthem as of today.
Say anywhere you see me there, I full squad there with me. And anywhere we there, his woman in me favor. Expert Lord, say pick up this.
So Hiena, for those who haven't registered yet for Vibrations Sunday night mass, fellas, are talking to the fellas specifically. There is no event you're going to go, none as of tonight, in Houston, Texas, 4th of July weekend, that you would have a woman outnumber men at least 15, 20. Right now we need men. Let me just pay it that way. Not me, Pause. Not me. I don't need no man. But Vibrations Sunday night mass, we would like some men to register, please. Because the amount of women that register already, the amount of women that we are going to have in that registration all-inclusive section is already crazy. So we need fellas. Fellas, you don't need to wear nothing sexy and fancy. Just a t-shirt and a pants. That's what the costume is. It's all inclusive. It's drinks inclusive. It's food inclusive. And woman inclusive. Sunday night mass, Sunday, 4th of July. Vibrations with 2Zs.com. Again, look out for the interview on Thursday with the designer Fun Rose. There we go. Last song for the night. Last song for the night.
Up the south and east and the west, girl, them all me tongue and my sour friend them. Say anywhere you see me there, I full squad there with me. And anywhere we there, his woman in me favor. And if you want find it, right by the alley, woman in me favor. Say if you want find it, right by the band with me. And up there, can't stop there, jamming on somebody, woman. And up there, can't stop there, jamming on somebody, woman. Say, I see a police passing, I don't know what she thinking. Well, all them people crazy. She pick out she phone and calling, I don't know what she's saying. Carry them people mad. But we just love the vet, we vet, we vet, we vet, we vet, and with no regrets. We come out of vet, we vet, we vet, we vet, we live in here soaking wet. Tell them, say anywhere you see me there, I will squad there with me. I kiss and drinks with way. And woman is me favor. And if you want find it, right by the alley, woman is me favor. Say if you want find it, right by the band with me. And up there, can't stop there, jamming on somebody, woman. And up there, can't stop there, jamming on somebody, woman. I say it's a long, long time you feel like this, feel like this. I say it's a long, long time you felt like this, felt like this. Say we do not care what they think now. Lord, we are watching nobody thinks now. But we just love the vet, we vet, we vet, we vet, we vet, and with no regrets. We come out of vet, we vet, we vet, we vet, we live in here soaking wet. Tell them, say anywhere you see me there, I will squad there with me. And anywhere we there, tell no lie.
Are you ready too? Sunday, July 4th. We're gonna be inside, outside. I need a good juve, you know. I need a good juve.
listening to the ultimate Caribbean experience. Soca Passion.
Let's see how others get carried away when I jam into the soca, boy. Oh man, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, Instagram, not Facebook Live, not TuneIn, not Twitch, Rhythm_Silencer, Vibrations with 2 Z's _mass, Fun Rose, Sunday Night Mass, Designer, Interview, Conversation, Vibes. I'm gonna send out all the information soon. Claire, watch me. Go in your calendar right now and put a reminder. Open your clock. Open your calendar. Thursday night, put an event. Make sure you're there for that. World-renowned Fun Rose, the designer who's designing for us for Sunday Night Mass. She's gonna be live with us. Alright, she's gonna be live with us on Instagram. But right now, I'm gonna finish off this song representing. When we reach in the fete, gotta make a Black Widow songs. I know when Black Widow reaching the fete is niceness. Oh Lord. There we go. Feel like alright, I'll go a little 9:30. I'll go a few more minutes. Don't need no fancy stage, brother.
Once a trinity reaching your vet is niceness. Boy, hands in the sky, we bring the vibes. Once we reach in your vet is niceness. Yeah, boy, they can't deny we bring the vibes. And I don't mean to be bossy, but they can't party like we. One from man so got there, but for sure a trinity, they can't party like we. Feel like you're ready, sweet and so man, oh man, yeah. Oh Lord, mama,
reaching the fence. It's good Wi-Fi you want. It's good Wi-Fi you go get.
Woman, you're whining so sexy. You're whining so seductively. I say you're whining so sweet. Hey, your current flowing through me. Hey, you have something in your waist. Something in your waist. I can't concentrate. It have something in your wine. Something in your wine. I want it all the time. Hey,
why don't you link up
when the party done? Hey, why?
Listen.
Yeah.
We are not responsible for what happens after Sunday night mass. We're not responsible for what happens after Bottle Fest. You guys are adults, right? Make sure you walk. So you park, come close in a garbage bag. That's your business, right? But in the meantime, make sure anybody here wine on, you have good connection. Hold on. Oh yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Woman, you're whining so sexy. You're whining so seductively. I say you're whining so sweet. Hey, your current flowing through me. Hey, you have something in your waist. Something in your waist. I can't concentrate. It have something in your wine.
Yes, Black Widow song, this rhythm is so underrated.
Why don't you link up when the party done? Why don't you link up when the party done, baby? I think we should link when the party done. Oh, yeah. If you're ready, girl, we could leave right now. Hey, girl, we have that good Wi-Fi connect like good Wi-Fi. Instant connection. Perfect reception. We have that good Wi-Fi connect like good Wi-Fi. Instant connection. Perfect.
Ladies, where you want? And it does be hot in Houston. It does be hot in Houston. That's why we need some fellas to register right now. You know?
It's only one remedy I want right now. Bring the water. Wet me down. Bring the water. Wet me down. Turn up the pressure. Is that I desire. One thing give me pleasure when I in heat. Boy, come so.
Fellas, we need some fellas to register, please. Ladies, if you know some fellas like Bum Bum, like to wine and Bamsi, tell them that, not rape a man, eh? Fellas who could come and enjoy themselves and go home. Tell them register now. We need some men to register.
Don't want no fun, no AC to cool me down. Not at all. It's only one remedy I want right now. Bring the water. Wet me down. Bring the water. Wet me down. Turn up the pressure. Is that I desire. One thing give me pleasure when I in here.
I hear you, Nala.
Boy, come soak me good. Come soak me good. Wet me down. Wet me down. Soak me good. Come soak me good. Wet me down. Wet me down. It's your fight, good.
All my Caribbean people, they my last song for the night. I play this for the whole Caribbean. Lucian, Vinci, Grenadian, Bajan, Trinbagonian.
Put your hand on your knee.
We are all Caribbeans.
Bend low, touch your toe.
Gotta big up my VI massive, Antiguan massive.
Use a West Indian.
Vinci people, we love all this still, you know.
We always want dance with somebody. The rhythm inside, we keep moving. It's deep in we bed and we love it. We always on time for a party. They don't have a time of day or anywhere we go. When soca music play, all the women winding low. We will never miss a next carnival. We will never miss a good bacchanal. We don't make a mass for the festival. We go tear it down in the savannah where the vibes ever good. And we
Indian.
Use our West Indian. We make it be business to party. The rhythm inside we keep moving.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. See you guys on Thursday.
We know it.
Throwback Thursdays.
Put on the tunes that
After we interview with Fun Rose now.
we don't have a time of day or anywhere we go. When soca music play, all the women winding low. We will never miss a nice carnival. We will never miss a good bacchanal. We gon' make a mass for the festival. We go tear it down in the savannah. Where the vibes ever good and we in the mood. Put your hands them high, shout it to the sky. Use our West Indian. Use our West Indian. Yeah, put your hand on your knee, wine to the beat. Bend low, touch your toe. You know what I mean.
Use our West Indian. No more tunes, no more tunes. I had to shut up.
You're now listening to the ultimate Caribbean experience. Soca Passion.
Hey yo, this is Mother from St. Lucia representing Soca Passion Live. You don't know.
It could be water.
Spotlight Tuesday on Soca Passion Live Radio.
Everything going down.
It could be water. It could be rum.
Get your liver ready from now. Drink water until July 4th weekend. Hey.
And I'm bouncing to the ground.
Bottles over me head. Hey.
Now watch the girl them when go down. Swap it.
I feel at the party. I feel like a drink. Some rum from the morning now. Alcohol flowing up my veins. Party calling up my name.
And I'm feeling it. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. I'm feeling it.
The carnival session. Woman in me heart.
I had to work too. I'm about to stop.
Baby,
I'm trying to stop on them. I'm trying to stop.
Feeling it. Oh, oh.
Feel it. This is the last one, I promise. Last one, I promise. Tuesday we gonna finish this. Tuesday we gonna finish this.
I want a woman to come up and join me. Lady, give yourself a chance. Jam me closer as we dance.
Oh Lord, and a long time now I ain't have some fun, and it's long time down. Long time now I ain't drink some rum, and it's long time now.
Every time we jump,
I'm feeling it.
Oh, yeah, yo. Every time we wine,
I'm feeling it.
Maybe so in my body. I'm
feeling it.
Oh, oh.
Feeling it.
Feeling it. Sing it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's beyond my time. Don't forget, next week Tuesday we have more artists, Spotlight Tuesdays on Soca Passion Live Radio. All right, and don't forget, this Thursday we have Fun Rose on Instagram, and then we're gonna do our old school throwback Thursdays as we usually do each and every Thursday. Have a wonderful night, And see you guys on Thursday, all right? We out of here.
Team Soca Passion.
This is your girl Divine, and you're logged on to Soca Passion Live.
Soca Passion Live.